Okay, so my way. Um, I have a mixture of things. I was unemployed for over a year when Minda approached me about Nu Skin, and my ego was definitely getting beat up a lot because I know I have a good resume. I know I can do the work I'm applying for. And I would get down to that third interview, and they'd go with that one other person that had just a little more experience than me, or like the last job that I wanted, which I was really bummed about. I don't have QuickBooks experience, and it was an accounting position. And they were willing to train me on stuff, but the lady was retiring in that position, and she wasn't willing to stay on. So they actually called me and requested me to come in for the interview because of I had already interviewed for another position, and they wanted me for that position, but or the manager did, but because I didn't know QuickBooks, and the other lady that they called back also did, she got it because the lady retiring wasn't willing to stay, a couple extra weeks to train me. So that sucked because I really wanted that job. That would have been the perfect job for me, and it was even part-time. It wasn't even a full-time job. Anyway, so I was getting to a point that I was really getting down on myself. I kept asking God, what is going on here? I was laid off because my company was bought out. Not because I was a poor worker or anything. I would have stayed at my other job. I'd been there 3 years. I'd have stayed there. But it wasn't in the cards. And God had other plans. And those plans are Nu Skin. So when Minda approached me, I was like, nah, and she's like, well, why don't you try the toothpaste? And so I tried it, and I fell in love with it. And I think almost immediately after I got results, I was like, okay, I'll do this. So she got me started, and I was sick for a while. I didn't have a voice, and when we first started, it was crazy. But anyway, here I am. And so my why then, when I first joined, was I needed something to work. I needed money. I needed income. We're, a family of 7, but 5 in the house. So we had to pay bills, and we needed my income. So fast forward to now, my why is completely different. Do we still need the income? Absolutely. But I saw the bigger picture. I can see the areas of growth that's available. I can see where I can succeed in the company. And I've been in direct sales. I've done Avon. I've done Premier Jewelry. I've done Herbalife. And gosh, what else? There's more, or Mary Kay, and I've done them all. I really have. And this one is the first one that I actually felt like I could actually be one of the ones at the top. I could actually do this. This is attainable, and I never really had that feeling before. I never even felt comfortable talking to those people. But here I don't have that problem. It's like they're all right there within reach. We can just chat with them, and nobody's looking down at you, or everybody's supporting and encouraging. So my why changed. My why changed to, now that I see the big picture and I know I can be one of those people at the top, my why is now to retire my husband. My why is because my husband wants to do ministry full time, and he works graveyard. He's worked graveyard our entire marriage. Don't ask me how long we've been married, 20 years, 21 years, something like that. I'm the bad one in our marriage when it comes to that. He always remembers, I always forget. But anyway, in all that time, he's been working graveyard, and it's not good on our relationship. It's not good on our family. We have absolutely no normalcy in our lives, and I would really like that normalcy for my 4-year-old. The rest of the kids are grown, but it would be really nice to be able to give that to him, and for my husband to work in his passion and his dream of ministry and being able to help people. And so that's my why. I have debt that I want to be paid off? Yes. Honestly, that's not enough to wake me up every morning, though. Do I need income to pay my bills and put food on the table? Mm-hmm. But again, it's not enough to make me get up and do my daily activities, hold myself accountable. So for some reason, it wasn't quite enough. But the thought of being able to help my husband reach his dreams and at the same time reaching mine, that's enough. I'm going to make this happen. It might be next year, it might be next month, it might be 5 years from now. I don't know. Whatever God has in plan for me, that's what God has in plan for me. But I'm going to come every day. I'm going to do my daily actions. I'm going to commit to my family, my self-esteem, to do what I need to do to get me where I need to be. And in the long run, I'm praying that it's helping each of you, because I want to see each of you reach your goals and see your dreams come true, and see your whys shift and change. And so anyway, this is getting long. I talk a lot. I'm sorry. But that's my why. My why is to retire my husband and get off this graveyard shift and have some normalcy in our life, so that we can raise our 4-year-old a little bit different. And also with the way things are at this day and age, we really want to homeschool him. We don't want him to go to public school. We want to have more control over his curriculum and the things that are taught to him and how they're taught to him. So being able to do this job online, to be my own boss and to be able to make my own hours and to be flexible with things, that is where it's at for me. So I need this, I want this, so now I've got to make it happen. Anyway, that's my why. I can't wait to hear everybody else's. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll talk to you later.